Hello, this is James. We have some updates for the month of April. I just streamed this morning. I actually wasn't going to make this video, but a bunch of people on stream wanted my opinion of these new updates, of these new cards, and there's actually quite a bit to talk about. So please pardon another live filmed, unedited video, but on stream we did some very spicy Dark Magician, Toon Dark Magician, cheese decks, and a free-to-play Arcanite Magician deck. So if you're interested in those nice edited videos, please subscribe for more. First, in early April, event Duelathon, fill up your duel meter, free stuff. Early April, KC Cup. April 4th, more free stuff. KC Cup is always a wealth of gems. If you are preparing to be competitive for the KC Cup, I would recommend using any tickets that you may already have for Skullmeister. Skullmeister is a very hot meta card right now. It's a hand trap. You discard it and block effect activations in the graveyard. So you know that counters Koakais, it counters Vamps, it counters most notably Ancient Gears, and even a little bit of, I think, Silent Magician too. So Skullmeister, very good card to have for your KC Cup climb. What do I think is going to be top in the KC Cup? Well, with Koakai's done, Koakai's still strong, but no longer Tier 0 confirmed. I think that Ancient Gears are going to take up the bulk of it, even with all the Skullmeisters, because most Yu-Gi-Oh players they're not watching the YouTube, so it's going to be whatever beats Ancient Gears. Like that's my, and then the top is going to be like whatever beats that deck. So like if you can think two orders of meta, like while you're in the midst of grinding for 300 duels, you should be in good shape for the KC Cup. All right, so Duel of Duelists around the blah blah blah. All right, early April, Epic Yams will appear in the Duel world. I have a farm deck for Epic Yams already. If you want to get that one sorted out. But I'll probably make a completely new one because people just like, me playing new decks. Win duels to obtain the new UR card, Archfiend Commander, and SR card, the legendary Exodia Incarnate. So, Exodia, and well, first of all, they didn't used to tell us like what cards were going to be coming. They didn't used to say like this card and this card. But I think what they're trying to do, especially with more so releasing the box website like early. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Coming up, but before this KC Cup, the timing is right for a pre-KC Cup main box, so start saving your gems now. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to disincentivize hackers from like poking around in their data files. So now they're just saying, okay, the next event you get these cards, and then the hackers don't go in there because we already know what's happening, or so we think. So. We get new UR card, Archfiend Commander, and super rare card, the legendary Exodia Incarnate. Let's have a look at Archfiend Commander's crotch. So here he is. Fiend effect, if you control an Archfiend card, you can special summon this card from your hand, but cannot attack this turn. You can only special summon Archfiend Commander once per turn this way. When special summoned this way, target one Archfiend card you control, destroy that target. When this card is tribute summoned, you can target one level 6 Archfiend monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target in face-up defense position. So it provides a little bit of redundancy, a little bit of recursion for Archfiends, but not the cheese, because it can't attack the turn that it is special summoned. And I was trying to think of something complicated with Archfiend Empress and Archfiend Emperor, but it's actually the most obvious combo is very simple and very free to play, and it's a card we already have, and it is Archfiend Giant. Please take note that Archfiend Giant is also a level 6. It is face-up card in the field will be destroyed by card effect. Pay 500 life points instead. So there's your combo. Commander, special summon. Giant protects itself, and then you have two level 6 monsters. Don't ask me how you have Giant already on the field. Archfiend's Roar, obviously. And since they're both level 6, we can do a rank 6 XC summon. Behold Archfiend Commander is another Xyz tease. Thank you, Konami. Those better be coming in September, because otherwise we're going to have a lot of unhappy kids on our hands. So Archfiend Commander, interesting card. I don't think he's going to be making Archfiends free-to-play anytime soon. What's going to have some free-to-play spice is the legendary Exodia Incarnate. Look at him. Look at him in all his glory and his uncensored Egyptian religious symbol. Thank you, Konami. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by tributing one Forbidden 1 monster. Cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 1,000 attack for each Forbidden 1 monster in your graveyard, unaffected by other card effects. Once per turn during your end phase, add one Forbidden 1 monster from your graveyard to your hand. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can reveal any number of Forbidden 1 monsters in your hand, and if you do, draw one card for each. So, very easily. Each legendary Exodia Incarnate is a good Goblin's Housekeeping. How about that? A good Goblin's Housekeeping for a 25 card deck. So basically, you have well, assuming you get the multiple. All right. Anyway, so you have your one piece of the Forbidden One. You normal summon that. You special summon this in defense position, and then during the end phase, the piece of Exodia comes back in your hand. So now you have like a 0 defense point monster. But crucially, he's not affected by card effects. So your opponent has to destroy him by Batoru. And then if you have one piece of Exodia, you can draw a card. So what he is he's provide, and then so you draw the card, and then ideally you draw another piece of Exodia, and then so you have two pieces of Exodia, and then for your next Exodia Incarnate, you can draw 2 cards, right? That's how he's Good Goblin's Housekeeping. So he's providing some flexibility, some options, some more stalling power for Exodia decks. Does it make Exodia meta? I don't think so, but we're going to have a lot of fun with these new cards from Epic Yams. Mid-April, Atlas Rising, the return of Jack Atlas. New reward cards, hopefully some good ones, and a brand new skill for Jack Atlas to be announced, and we will witness his earth-shattering power just supremely in awe. Special campaign underway in mid-April. Complete tour guide. So this is we'll have Epic Yam, that'll go away. We'll have Jack Atlas, and then that'll probably persist, and then overlap, and then that'll get replaced by maybe special duels. And then it'll get overlapped by the special campaign. Anyway, complete tour guides, mission bingo, get awesome rewards such as gems and super rare card tickets, and perhaps we will finally be able to unlock the full potential with triple Clayman. If you're new and you have no Clayman or just the one from Jaden's Rewards, you will just have to, subscribe and find out some dank Clayman combos. I'm joking, of course. Special duels are back. This time, players going first will draw on their first turn, and I feel like the special duels are a missed opportunity for Konami. They should just be throwing special duels out at us with all kinds of weird effects, like 5 Monster Zone special duels, 8,000 life point special duels. See how, just let us, don't pay your playtesters. Let us try and break it, and it's a special duel. You just say it's going to go away in a week. It doesn't have to be forever. Konami, please, more special duels. Late April, a new chapter of Duelist Chronicles GX is here. It's second year at the Duel Academy. Fate, all right, and I think that these are both the same, right? Because there's 2 blue lines, but it's one event. New chapter Duelist Chronicles GX. Fate of Duel Academy lies in the hands of destiny. Right? And could this be, because the first GX event, the first GX Dice event, gave us Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. We made a very nice video on that. Will this one give us Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder? Well, so, in terms of the progression, that would make sense, right? We got Uriah, then we get Hamon on the second GX Chronicles event. But if the theme of this event is the second year. Like, the Sacred Beasts were already covered in the first year, right? I actually haven't seen the GX event. I need to finish 5D's World. I haven't seen the GX anime, but I imagine that, like, you know, we move on from the God cards, we move on from the Sacred Beasts. But they might just throw us Hamon regardless. And then, in late April, advance through the dungeon by dueling to obtain rewards such as card tickets and gems. Actually, we're on a duel quest right now, so it seems like that's going to be a more welcome thing. That's great, more free stuff. And then, all right, and then blah blah blah. Inventory increase for our jewels, dual orbs, and booster items. Fine. Update to the auto deck. Okay, that's, you know, you'll need auto deck. Give James. And then, regarding the addition of Extra Deck Plus. Extra Deck Plus. For each Extra Deck Plus you have, your Extra Deck's capacity will be increased by 1. Now, I have not seen any leaks at all on this, but Extra Deck Plus, to me, reeks of a microtransaction item. You pay Konami $2, you get the Extra Deck Plus. There's like a bling, like a Karibo flies. Yeah, Karibo. You Karibo when you don't get the pulls you want out of the box opening. A Karibo flies out at your face, and then you get a extra deck slot, you know, up to a maximum of 3. But you know, somebody in this on the stream suggested that maybe, you know, you get the first one for free, get the first one as a lifetime mission. Again, there hasn't been any more information on this, and we'll just have to see. I do hope that it is in fact free to play, but maybe it'll be a balance. Maybe it'll be a balance of the two. Like, everybody gets a free Extra Deck slot, but then if you want 15, you know, it's $1 plus $1 more each time. So that's gonna do it for Duel Links news. Again, subscribe for that spicy Dark Magician Girl, Toon Dark Magician Girl video, and free to play Arcanite Magician. Thank you for watching.